Dickety Wickets, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, guys. Dickety Wickets, thank you, my friend. Yes, we're having a great day. We'll just start it up, guys. Jimenez, good to see you. Let's take a ride, guys. take a ride downtown. stay, wanted to say hi. No problem. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thickety, I know. I love it, man. I don't even need the radio. I really don't. James, good to see you. Hellcat music, yeah. One of my shorts is titled that, Hellcat music. That's funny. What the heck's going on up here? There's a guy in the street in front of the bus. This is where I take, oh man. Try to take matters in my own hands. Does this guy go around? Oh, come on with this. What is going on here? Did you guys see that? Oh, so Ripta just goes through red lights. What are they doing? This guy down here with his RV, Maine license plate. I don't know if he's stuck. Oh no, he's moving. He was in the middle of the intersection talking to a Ripta bus. What the heck? U-turn, red light. All this on live. Look at this. Oh man. I know, Dickety, I don't know what the heck was happening there. Between the guy didn't know where he was going, and then he's got it parked, hazards on, he's asking for directions. It must be. Take a little ride maybe for an hour or something, you know, so I could drive it however I want. Yeah, I got it set up so the hood's in the shot a little bit. I think it looks pretty good, so. that because the stripes are like carbon fiber. It's not just a flat black. It actually has like a, you can almost feel it when, like a texture. So that's why it kind of, it almost has like a hologram. If black could have hologram, this would, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like a flat black, but the texture gives it a little, almost a hologram look in the picture, you know? Brooks says, I wish my scat you guys saw Saturday sounded like that. Haha, sounds great. Max Brooks, good to see you, man. Welcome in. It's great to have you here, buddy. Thank you so much, man. That's that AFE intake and those Dyno Max race bullets I was telling you about. Plus, I'm always in manual mode. Yes, we're going to be at the A&W tomorrow. I hope you, I wish you all the luck in the world, my friend. Hopefully you feel well. If not, only you know, your body will tell you, so. X-Tone, go visit Philly. X-Tone, you might be onto something there, because I'm gonna be going to Atlantic City in the next, roughly in the next month or so. Could be in the next couple of weeks. If not, it's gonna be, it's either gonna be in like 2 weeks or it's gonna be like 6 weeks. That's what it's gonna be. So, and that's only like 45 minutes away from Philly, so. You may be onto something. Cole Waltz, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for leaving those comments. I saw them today, man. I appreciate you. around. Oh, look at a rabbit. Rabbit in Providence. He lives off the river. He's got to be right next to the river. Snatch him up. Metal Keith, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, man. Rubber bumper. Do you know what AFE stands for? Oh boy. I do. Can I remember it right now? I think I got the sticker right. Is it American Filter? I swear I got the sticker right in my console. AFE. Engineering. Rubber bumper, let me know. What does it mean? What does it stand for? Because, you know what? I'm trying to think, what does it stand for? It's got to be engineering, right? Let me tell you what, I did my research, my friend. I could have had any intake I wanted. Well, let's rephrase this. When it comes to intakes on these cars, you're looking at 500, let's see. 400 to 500 range, and then you're looking at what does it say? Airflow, or does it say all flow? Engineering, all right, flow engineering, makes sense. So you could get an intake for this car in the $500 range, 400 to 500, or you can get one, I don't even know, 700, 800 and up, like a leg maker. And I wasn't really interested in blowing that much. You know, I wanted something in the 500 and less range, especially if I could get a good deal on it, like I do on everything else. And I was able to get like 10%, at least, something like that. Anyway, the reason I went with this, in this price range, you've got K&N, which is a great air filter. You know, I have it in, I actually had a K&N, a drop-in K&N before I bought the AFE. I have a K&N in my F-150, and so on and so forth. So K&N is a great brand. I just looked at the difference of the engineering, pun intended, of the K&N versus, then the next one in line is the JTL, which is like its own brand, and they make like AFE. They design one and they make it for each vehicle. And then there's the AFE. If you take all three, forget the rest of it, just get the filter element and put them side by side, AFE smashes on that. AFE wins by like 30%. Okay, just on the filter size. Okay, then AFE also wins in size of the tube, and also again in the element, the filter element, the end, the butt end of the cone filter is open. So it's how do I say this? Like the K&N, it's sealed. It has a circle and it's sealed. It doesn't suck like a straw. It sucks like side from the sides only. The end of it is plastic. This one is open. So pound for pound, this filter element is sucking the most air of all three in its price range. So that's why I went with this one. Because I could have, I could have had the K&N. It was like $350. This one was like $475. The JTL, the tube, the intake, the tube, it's nowhere near as large. Oh, here's a Corvette. Should I go right just so I get to play with him? Let's do it, guys. Let's see if he realizes why I did it. We got a C8 behind us, guys. Rubber bumper, I'm trying to read it. I got so excited by this Corvette. I missed your comment. When I get a second, I'm going to scroll up and try to read it. Oh, there's a Hellcat wide body right there. Nice. K&N, good stuff. Yeah, James, for sure. Like I said, I have it in my other truck. I have it in everything. It's just their design was not as, stout. Their design was not competing with this AFE. If you just saw the filter alone, it's enormous. The mount on the filter is enormous. It's basically a Hellcat red eye, the exact same filter element, except I think the red eye has a closed end. That I'd like to check. That open end, it's giving me like 20% more air. There's no doubt about it. Rubber bumper said, using 2006 Magnum AFE kit on Hyundai, it's cheap and works great. Nice. Rubber bumper, I'm telling you, AFE is no joke. They're good at what they do. You know what I mean? The JTL, yeah, everybody loves the JTL. JTL. Put the element next to mine, next to the AFE, and there's really no more discussion. There's really no more discussion. So anybody who, they all say JTL, but just put the element next to air filter, next to air filter, and it speaks for itself. Corvette is hanging way back. It's like he doesn't want to play. There's no way to play up here, but it's kind of one. If you're just taking a ride through, oh, he went the other way. If you're taking a ride through, the 80% is you're gonna just drive down Thayer Street and then go back down towards the toward the open area. So that's what I was hoping for, but. Rubber bumper, tunnel flow center. Is that what it's called? Well, let me tell you, just think about it. If you have a straw and, if you plug the end of a straw and then you just poke holes in the sides and you suck on it, it's only, you know what I'm saying? It's actually I don't want to use the word scientifically. I guess it's scientifically proven. If I explain it to you, there's a show called, oh boy, who's the guy? Steve Dulcich and Freiberger. The guys from Roadkill, Engine Masters. There it is. My brain like takes a second, but it's in there. Engine Masters. If you're interested, anybody, if you're watching this and you like Hellcats, or you just want to learn about flow, what did I just say? Engine Masters, and they do intake. They do it for carburetor, but there's no difference for a carburetor or a fuel injected throttle body. You know, the mouth is still gonna be sucking in the same manner. It's just, so basically, long story short, carburetor when it has an air filter with the lid on it and it's sucking from the side, you know, that old school circular carburetor air filter, and it draws air from the side, but it has a lid. They compared that on the dyno, like 3 runs, versus like 3 different air for a carburetor now, but 3 different air filter designs. And the winner every time is the bowl that sucks directly down from the top. Like the straw wants to suck directly down, straight down. So if you want to use one of those circular ones, they make the one that has the filter element as the lid as well. So if I had a carbureted car, you can bet money you would see the one with that lid on mine. But anyway, same goes for this fuel injected tube. It's drawing through a tube, and like a JTL, the end of your tube is sealed, which is kind of like, I don't understand it, but the AFE is definitely the #1 for the money. I'm not talking leg maker. I've seen some leg makers, the tube, the intake tube, it looks like it doubles in size toward the end. I've never seen it in person, but it looks impressive. But it's very, very expensive. Probably closer to the $1,000 range. But pound for pound, the AFE is as good as a leg maker, in my opinion. First gear, buddy. Put a blower on it and bye-bye. Yeah, exactly. Well, we're talking not even, yeah, the naturally aspirated, that's what they did the testing on, a carburetor. These guys do a lot of other testing as well. Like they did 2-inch exhaust, 2.5-inch exhaust, 3-inch exhaust. The myth of back pressure, they busted that myth. There is, the bigger it is, the better it is. That's the end of it. And they even added length. The 3-inch outperformed the 2.5. The 2.5 outperformed the 2, and it just kept at, the bigger they made the exhaust, the better it performed. There was no, everybody hears this back pressure myth. It's just a myth. Engine Masters, guys. You can go fact check all of this. I'm trying to think, it's Motor Trend, Engine Masters, Steve Dulcich and David Freiberger. I love watching them 2 guys work together on anything. But Engine Masters is a great horse, performance. They'll do carburetors. They'll just headers, exhaust systems, and they'll do 3 different ones to get the true, what's the real answer, Kind of like a Mythbusters, for horsepower. But that downdraft intake, the intake outperform the regular breather every time. NASCAR modification run mufflers and gain horsepower, no difference in sound. Yeah, I'm not sure if they did the straight pipe and the muffler thing, but they definitely did like 2.5 inch versus 3 inch exhaust, and the 3 inch noticeably outperformed the smaller diameter. Yeah, rubber bumper. It's not just cars, it's everything university, right? Whatever you want to know. It's like college, right? If you want to learn how to grow a tomato plant, just watch 10 videos on, spend 10 hours, how many, whatever you put into it is what you're going to get back. You can't just watch one video, you got to watch, hours and hours. You want to learn how to clean your car the right way. You want to, whatever, install a light switch, whatever it is. Replace your alternator, do your brake pads. It's all there. That's the best thing about it. not like Vegas. Let's put it that way. If I had this car in Las Vegas, I mean, I hate to say this, but there would be like a race at every intersection because there's always something there, you know? There's a Corvette at every turn, a Mustang, a Hellcat, Ferraris, Lambos, they're all in a 1 mile radius. Over here, you get lucky if you pull up on a Mustang or something to have some fun. It smells good. Have you guys ever had that mac and cheese with the Popeyes? It's they're considering labeling it like a narcotic. No, I'm kidding, but they should, really. And for the price, you'd think it was $10. It's like $9 for a large. Bangs the gears hard, guys. That's not even in track transmission. I ride sport, traction, sport, transmission, track, suspension. That's my custom setup. Track, suspension, everything else in sport. If you put it in track, transmission, and traction, believe it or not, I know this sounds crazy, and I thought I was going crazy for the first few months I owned this car. When you put it in track mode, it adds traction control. It adds more traction control. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that's what it does. Sport mode frees up the traction. Even sport mode does not completely turn off the traction. In order to completely turn off all computer-aided controls, StabiliTrak, traction control, fully, to completely disable all of those, you have to press and hold the traction control button for like approximately 5 seconds at initial startup. Before you take off, you can't be in gear. You have to start the car and then do it. 5 seconds, and then it'll go ding, and it'll say traction control off. When you put it in sport, it'll just say traction in sport or traction in track. They figure on the track you're gonna want, it's counterintuitive, but they figure you're gonna want traction control for safety, and it's gonna actually give you a faster time if you use launch control and it doesn't spin the tires. Believe it or not, they track tested this car. They're called TFL. They buy everything brand new. When the Hellcat came out, they bought it day after pass after pass. And every time, the fastest time is starting this off in second gear, guys. Sounds crazy. Second gear, start in second gear, automatic, well, manual mode. When you're stopped, you can actually and it helps reduce wheel spin because it's so bad in these cars. Now that's with a stock tire. I guess let me finish here because there's probably somebody out here talking about listening to me talk, saying this kid's nuts if you got slicks or whatever. But anyway, that's what they did time after time. Second gear start off. Yeah, James, these guys, they track tested it, and no, I know they're just amateurs on, you know what I'm saying, with a Hellcat, and that's what they could do best, was start it in second gear. But there's probably with the right tires and so on and so forth, that's probably not the best, pretty badass looking, you know, with a set of slicks, set of weld racing wheels on one of them. They look good. That was fun, guys. an hour ride in this car. This thing, I've owned Harley Davidson. I've owned Kawasaki Ninja. The Ninja was fast, faster than this, but this thing's Harley Davidson fast. It's faster than Harley Davidson. There's not many vehicles you can just get in and know you're going to get somewhere as if you were riding a Harley, is what I'm saying. When you get on your Harley, you know you can get to your destination in like half the time. Chinaman, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. That's true, James. Did you know other states, they allow splitting the lane? Like when I saw that in California, in Nevada, I thought I was seeing things, and I'm like, these people are going to get arrested for this. But my friend Eric said that a lot of states that's legal. And I was like, dude, if you do that over here in Rhode Island, you're liable to get arrested if you do it at the wrong time. Every time I do a live, the price of gas, it changes over here. It started at $2.99, and then it just kept going up and up, and then it was like $3.39, and now it's dropping. It's crazy though, isn't it? Gas up and down every day, it seems. Literally, every 2 days, the price changes. Glam, hello. Good to see you. Rubber bumper. Is that a Chevelle in your icon? Like 70? Nice. I can't see the headlights, but I can see that grill. Isn't it crazy? 68 is a 1 year. Like the taillights are a little different, right, on the Chevelle, and is it the headlight buckets a little bit square, a little more square than the 69? They're very, very similar, but there's a little difference there in the grill too, I think. And then 69 is its own 1 year taillight look, and 70 has its own 1 year front, right? And then 71, 72. Is 73 like the 72? Or is that when they changed it and they chopped it up? They made it like, it looks like they chopped like 20% off of the Chevelle on the 70, either 3 or 4. I forget. Looks like they shut the lights over here. Is it that late? The Dunkin' Donuts just shut down? What the heck's going on? Well, guys, before they shut all the lights on me, I'm going to drop that thank you emoji. To show my appreciation to everybody that joined in the chat today. Everybody hitting that like button, I appreciate you. Ikaika Stewart, aloha from Honolulu, Hawaii. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. We're just about to end the live stream. I'm glad you stopped in, though. Thank you for joining. I think I recognize you from my friend Graphics stream. It's great to have you here, my friend. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That's the best way we can stay connected. I'm going to be actually going live tomorrow, A&W, Route 44 car show, 5 p.m. Eastern time, guys. We got some good ones coming up this weekend as well. Saturday, I believe it's Saturday, is like a rockabilly classic car with models, rockabilly car models on site photo shoot at the car show. So that's going to be an awesome event. And what else? A&W tomorrow, car show. I think that it might be Sunday. The rockabilly photo shoot car show with the girls. I think that's Sunday in McLaren of Boston, guys. Cars and Coffee, McLaren of Boston dealership. Cars and Coffee. It's going to be lit. Ikaika, thank you so much. Just connected to your channel. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. You just caught the end of this live stream. We just did an hour cruise in the Hellcat tonight. But we've been going live basically every day, guys. So we're going to see how it goes. Even if I just do an hour cruise, we still have fun, you know? Penny, hello SRT Live. Came here to press the like. Penny, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I'm trying to think what else we have lined up this week, guys. Definitely a few car shows. Like I said, the Boston McLaren Cars and Coffee is going to be crazy. There's another exotic show that same day. It's in, I want to say Brockton or Bolton. It's like Boston. It's near Boston. But it's either Brockton or Bolton, Mass. But it's going to be like another, it's going to add another like 3 hours plus to the day. Probably 5 hours to the day. So we'll see. We're going to see how it goes, but definitely McLaren of Boston. It's going to be crazy. And then that rockabilly model photo shoot car show is going to be awesome, guys. Really cool. But I got one planned for the next every day this week and Saturday and Sunday, guys. So keep that bell on. That way there you get your notification and we can enjoy these cars together, guys. Well, with that being said, I'm going to drop the thank you emoji one more time to show you all my appreciation. I appreciate you all for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I hope to see you all on the next one. Until next time, guys. Peace.